Hi, I go by Missingno. I make chill, video game inspired music, and my most recent single is called Infinite. Infinite is a song about kind of when you like overthink to the point to where you just don't do anything. And I wrote it because it's like the mantra of my life. Infinite was sort of inspired by the idea of being asked the question, okay, so what do you want to do in 5 years, right? And I remember that I used to hate that question because I wasn't sure what version of myself I wanted to see in 5 years. Like I could do anything. Like I could be this person, I could be this person. If I take this exam, if I met this person, I could be. There's infinite possibilities of who I could be as a person. Like infinite is something that's both real but unreal in the sense that we can understand it as a concept, but we can't experience it. And it's like, that sounds crazy to think about, like, what do you mean? You're just one person, you can't be all those people. But the idea of you could possibly be is, I think, where infinite comes into play. Don't ask me what I'm going to be. There's too many paths. That's the inspiration behind it. I think the title just sums up the feeling that your thoughts is just endless. You just keep thinking about this. If you just keep going back, you won't ever stop. Like, and it just presents it in a way that's like, all right, this is the main subject. Me and my girlfriend, we work on music together, and she initially started the beat with like these just like do 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 do. We did like a back and forth. I had something, she had something. I added like the chiptune sound, the game sound, boop, 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 dun, dun, dun. Thing. I added like the bass. Then I kind of had that just sitting there for a little bit, and then I was back home visiting my parents in Texas, and my little brother had given me MPK 247, this one right here, and when he gave me that, I was like, oh, this is it. So I was ended up using it to make the drums for the beat that day. That's kind of how like the instrumental came about, and then the only thing I felt there was maybe two things I felt were difficult about this song. The first one was really getting the beat together. As far as like structure, it doesn't really repeat that often. Even though I vocally, like I wrote the chorus and that repeats, but the actual music behind it does not. Like, I don't think there's any section that stays the same. So it was kind of like an ever-changing thing, and getting that together and trying to decide, okay, well, how do I make a song, with the chorus out of this? That was kind of a bit of a challenge for me. And then just getting that first verse down. Like when I was like, volume turned up in my head, all of my thoughts stay blaring, and like just trying to really capture the feeling of like when you are really just like thinking about something so much that you should let it go, but you literally can't. I would say Infinite differs in like almost the energy level. It does start chill, but then it picks up after the beat drops, and it kind of becomes I don't know, like a little more anthemic, a little more like so it kind of has a little bit more energy than some of my other stuff. The drums really give it that motion. It's actually the same BPM as like some of the other songs that I made, but those songs feel slower, whereas like this rhythm just really like, it makes you feel like, okay, there's something going on. Thematically, it probably is not that much different. I would say that it really is still within the whole idea of just like building yourself up, self-motivational, like recognizing your flaws, but still trying to work past them. That's still sort of my bag right now. I'm not fully healed, so you're listening to the healing. So yeah. Anyone who's you got headphones on, you just thinking to yourself, like I think that's a pretty common experience. Just the idea of going through and just like being like, okay, I really want to stop thinking about this. Like I want to get over this. I think that's like a universal feeling because the song is about the overthinking itself, not necessarily what you're thinking about. So someone could be overthinking about their relationship. Someone could be overthinking about their tests that they have to study for. Someone could be overthinking about what they're saying. You know, if you're an introvert, you don't know the exact words you want to say to someone. Just anything to where you feel like you're ruminating and you just keep going over it. I just hope that they feel like they can relate to that. Like, oh, that's me. Oh, I'm doing this right now. Oh, I can't stop thinking about this person right now. Wow, this is really what's going on with me. So that's the sort of feeling that I hope I can evoke in people, especially for the ones who need it. Yes. So I actually recorded Infinite at home, when I was visiting my parents, and my little cousin was staying with us, and right as I was starting to, record, or I think I was finishing it, he started taking a shower, and the bathroom is like right next to my room, like they share the wall. So obviously I'm like, what the heck, like this nigga started taking the shower, and so I felt like it was gonna mess up the recording, but I actually ended up taking that and like putting it in the background. So, but like not the actual sound of the shower, but me complaining about him taking the shower is kind of like just in the background, like ambient, just it's supposed to sound like ambient thoughts just floating around, like random things. I cannot. I am a blank slate right now. I'm really just dropping in and vibing. Hope you guys really understood what went into the creation of Infinite, and hopefully you feel like you could relate to the song a little bit more with this knowledge. Thanks for watching. That's all I have.
Could you say that any part of Infinite was inspired by this SpongeBob episode? Where the one with Squidward and alone.
I can't say that it 100% didn't, because I have watched that in my past, and it could be possible that I referenced it like on a subconscious level, but I don't think I referenced it on a conscious level, like, because that's just media that I've actually enjoyed, and it just fits together.